Hello, guys, and welcome to another interesting episode of Madrid, my DNA, the home of everything Madridistas, as we discuss you through Real Madrid's latest and important update. Starting with today's agenda, Bayern Munich icon Thomas Muller is excited to face Real Madrid as he claims it is one of the most important matches in football. We are going to be detailing you through that on this episode as we progress. And then shortly after that, we are going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda as there are a lot of reliefs for Real Madrid as all players appear to be fit to face FC Barcelona following concerns about key duel on Wednesday night when they faced off Manchester City. We are going to be discussing you through that on this episode as we progress, so please stay tuned right up to the end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss on our daily Real Madrid update. Real Madrid clash with Manchester City lived up to the billing as it was a nail-biting contest between two of Europe's most formidable sides. But eventually the Merengues secured qualification by winning on penalties. Andre Lunin's heroics between the sticks and the poise the Real Madrid players displayed from the spot saw them take home the spoils of victory. Now Real Madrid gear up to face Bayern Munich in the Champions League semi-finals in what promises to be an enthralling affair. After a 6-year hiatus, Real Madrid are all set to renew their rivalry with Bayern Munich. Among the returning stars are familiar faces like Manuel Neuer and Thomas Muller. In a video broadcast on his social media platform, Thomas Muller touched upon the upcoming clash with Real Madrid. The German guys sealed the pass. Rudiger for Real Madrid and Joshua Kimmich for us. I think the semi-finals between Real Madrid and Bayern Munich are one of the most important matches in football world, Thomas Muller enthusiastically voiced on his social media handle. I am excited to go there in 3 weeks' time as the first leg is in 2 weeks. Let's go FCB Mia San Mia, the Bayern Munich icon added. The Royal White will be vain to get the better of Bayern Munich, but there is still some time before the clash commences in 30th of April. Before they divert their focus to the Bavarians, Real Madrid must overcome Barcelona this weekend at the Santiago Bernabeu, as a win would solidify their chances of lifting the La Liga title. Carlo Ancelotti's men presently maintain an 8-point lead over Barcelona, and thus an opportunity to extend their advantage will allow them to fully focus on the Champions League down the line. The clash against Bayern Munich will undoubtedly be a big one and might be decided by the smallest of details. Bayern Munich are currently coached by Thomas Tuchel, a coach who has excellent form playing against Real Madrid. Bayern might not be having their best of seasons so far, but they still managed to knock out a super Arsenal team who is contending for the England Premier League title with the likes of Liverpool and Manchester City. Bayern always step up when it comes to big European nights, and the one against Real Madrid won't be any different unless the Merengues have something different to offer on the table. Real Madrid, nonetheless, are not considered the kings of Europe for nothing, as they know how to survive, they know how to fight, they know how to suffer, and they know how to win on big nights. The match against Bayern Munich will be another point for them to make a big statement, just like that of which they have made against Manchester City on Wednesday night. We all look forward to the clash as the fans cannot wait any longer. So having discussed and concluded with that, we are going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda as there is a lot of relief for Real Madrid as all players are fit to face Barcelona following concern over key duel against Manchester City. It was almost taken for granted that Real Madrid might face at least one or two fitness woes heading into the weekend's encounter against Barcelona, especially after a grueling 120 minutes of action against the Citizens in midweek. However, with just a few days remaining before the highly octane encounter, Real Madrid have not been handed any major injury blast, as rather there is a boost. According to Marca, Real Madrid players who was available in midweek will be able to participate in the upcoming game against Barcelona. This comes as quite a surprise, especially given that Dani Carvajal and Vinicius Jr. had left the pitch against Manchester City carrying a cramp. Real Madrid were even sweating over the fitness of Vinicius heading into the Barca game. That is because the Brazilian could not continue the game against Manchester City and asked to be carried off at the 100th minute mark. Vinicius' substitution raised doubt over his availability against Barcelona. The same stood for Carvajal, who had to be taken off due to a severe cramp. However, as per the report, initial examinations after the Manchester City game have indicated that all the Real Madrid players who are currently available will be fit to play against Barcelona. The report has also ruled out any injuries to Vinicius and Carvajal, meaning both players will be able to compete against Barca. Their availability could serve as a real boost for Real Madrid, who are looking for a win that would seal the title race for good. The Spanish Giants will be heading into the Clásico with an 8-point gap over arch-rivals Barcelona. A win on Sunday could help them extend that lead to 11 points, thereby effectively securing the league title. Missing a player like Vinicius Jr., who has produced great numbers for Real Madrid when it comes to playing against Barcelona, would have been a very big miss for Real Madrid, as they will have struggled to cope in without him. But good news is the player is going to be available for the highly anticipated clash. Barcelona, on the other hand, are on pressure heading into the game, as they just got humiliated by Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League quarterfinals midweek, and also they are just 5 points ahead of Girona. They must win to make sure they stay at least within the 5-point gap or an 8-point gap in case Girona on the other end lose. Real Madrid, for their part, will give nothing away, as for prestigious reasons and for reasons for lifting the trophy, Real Madrid will want to beat Barcelona and keep up with their fine form this season, losing only one game in the La Liga campaign so far, which came in the 3-1 defeat against city rivals Atletico Madrid. Madrid won't want to add another loss to that. So having discussed and concluded with that, we have come to the end of this interesting episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss on our daily Real Madrid updates. See you next time, and a very big Hala Madrid to us all.